everyone, this is Kat Kahn from Bay County Public Library with another upcycled origami program for you. Now today we're going to fold two different flowers. One is the Lotus, and this was the second design that my grandmother taught me how to fold back when I was 8 years old, so it's been quite a while. And this one is a fairly easy one to do because it's just some very simple, straightforward folds. And the other design is a Camellia. And this one is going to be a little bit more challenging. I would say about a medium difficulty unless you are like really experienced with doing origami folding. There is a website that has some really good step-by-step instructions. If you go to www.origami-instructions.com/origami-camellia, you will find some really good step-by-step photographs that will help guide you through, and they're very good about showing where the folds are, which corner goes to which point, and so on. So that might help you a little bit. But we're going to do those. Now if you've noticed, like this one is folded from origami paper. This one I used gift wrap. And you want to find, if you're going to use gift wrap, you want to find a gift wrap that where the reverse side is either plain or has very, very, very faint measure lines, because you are going to be having the back side as part of your design. And I also used gift wrap for one of my lotuses, and the other one I folded from an old library flyer, which is kind of fun because you can do interesting things, have different prints that show up when you are using something like that. So going with the theme of the upcycled, that's what we're going to be doing today. I have, this size is done with this size of a square. I think it's roughly 7 inches or so. So you can cut it whatever size you want. These papers are about 8-inch square, and I did cut them from old flyers from our library. So this kind of copy paper is a pretty good texture for doing this. So we'll start with the Lotus. And first you're going to take your paper, lay the white side up, and you're going to fold it in half into a triangle, making a nice crease like that. Then you're going to open it back up, rotate it, and make another crease by folding it half into a triangle and opening it back up, so your paper now has that nice X in the middle. Now you're going to fold each corner into the very center where the lines meet. You just have to do all 4 of them. So that your paper looks like that. Now you're going to fold the corners in again to the center. So now you have a square like this. Then you're going to turn it over, and you're going to fold the corners in one more time. As you get to this fold, things get a little bit harder. That's why it's better to use a thinner paper. Origami, if you have it, is excellent because it's not too thick. I would not recommend using any heavier paper than like copy paper, because then it gets really tough. Most gift wrap also tends to be thin enough that you can fold this without too much difficulty. Okay, just kind of run the nails down along those folds to crease them down. So now you have this. What you're going to do now is take each of these points, you're going to fold it back out, and you want to leave just a little bit like this. So you're not folding it completely back out. You are leaving a little bit there, just like that, okay? And you're going to do each of the corners. So what you end up with is this. Now you're going to turn it over, and you see you've got these little flaps here, and you're just going to fold these back, fold the inner corner to the outer corner, on all 4 of them. You have that, and then you see you've got these inside now, and you're going to fold each of these corners out about halfway, just like that, and you're going to fold all of them and there you are. You have a lotus. Like I said, nice and simple. Okay, the camellia, like I said, it looks really neat. I just love the look of this origami design. And we're going to take our paper and we're going to do the same thing, the first stage of doing the lotus. You're folding your paper in half into a triangle. Then opening it up, rotating it, doing it again. Okay, open it back up. Now this time, when you have your paper in front of you with the X like this in front of you, you're going to fold the bottom edge to meet the center crease. Like that. Then you're going to open it up. Then you're going to fold, I think it's folding this edge in. We're kind of working clockwise around the paper. Now we're going to fold this edge along the crease, opening it back up, and then we're going to fold this edge so make sure that you're working clockwise from the edge that is right close to you, okay, the bottom edge as it's facing you. So you have all these weird little diagonal creases here. Now, you're going to take that bottom edge, fold it back up this way, just like this. Then you're going to fold this edge in. So your paper is going to look like this. Now, here's the tricky part. You have that little crease point right there at that edge. You want to fold just this top layer, just this top edge. You're going to fold it back along from that point. And you're going to fold in so that this edge, and this point comes to that other little point over here. And then you're going to, I always tuck my finger into the little corner here, and then you're going to flatten that. And it's going to be at a diagonal, so that's what it's going to look like. Okay? Now you're going to take this edge, here, and you're going to fold this over like this. And you're going to do the same thing. Find that corner at the point right there at the edge and fold back this edge so that this edge is lined up with that center. And then squash that down. So now you have this. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take this edge and fold it along the diagonal crease that you have. This is where I'm always getting fouled up. See that crease there? Fold it down like that. Okay? And you're going to do the same thing over here. So you're folding back, lining up that edge here, and then squashing it. So now you end up with this. Now, what you have to do is you're going to kind of lift up here and pull this point out. And you're going to use those creases that you have to fold back and end up with that. It is a little bit tricky, so remember you're just going to, this one was in here, so you just pull this point out, open it up a bit, pull this point out from in here, fold this one back, and then follow your creases. That's why it's always good to have good sharp creases to come back over here. And then you're going to do the same thing here, this last one, folding back along that crease. And now what you're going to do to finish it, you're just going to tuck this point inside this pocket, like that. And then to finish your design, you're going to take, see these little corners in here? You can fold the point back out. I usually fold it so that the point will just come right to the folded edge like that. And you're going to do each one. And you don't want them to be lying flat. They are going to be standing up just a little bit when you're done. You just kind of push them up a little bit, and there you have your camellia. So there's a lot of repetition, but some of those angles can be a little bit challenging. If you want to try this, remember the website that I gave you, or you're always welcome to come to Bay County Library. Come see me at Adult Services. If I'm not at the desk, ask for me, and I will show you. And I hope you enjoy folding the lotus and the camellia.